So, what off of the comments in the interview and stuff like that, what I basically observed that I read off, what would you guys want to see from Assassin's Creed that would really like bring you guys back into the franchise in a way that you were excited about when Assassin's Creed 2 came out?
Well, I mean, for me, I didn't play Assassin's Creed 2 until probably after Brotherhood came out. I came into the series a little later.
I did too.
I mean, as for me, for what I wanted to see in an Assassin's Creed game, I always think about time periods. I think would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
It's a common topic for a lot of people, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think because it seems like they're going, further and further in time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're at, what, like 1890s or something, 1880s for Syndicate? Late 1800s?
Like during the Revolution,
actually.
the British Revolution, so I don't know when that would have been.
I'm terrible with history.
I think it would have been before the 20th century, so late 19th century.
I mean, I think doing like Prohibition America, I think would be pretty interesting.
Mm.
I mean, just because you have a lot with
go back to America.
Yeah, go back. I mean, I just think that'd be kind of cool to see what they could do with it.
I agree with Zach here.
Yeah.
That.
I mean, they like revolution, so I mean, the next revolution after French Revolution is the Russian Revolution. But that game would be dark as shit.
Yeah, I mean, it will be. I mean, the way that they're trending right now, I mean, we're kind of. I wouldn't mind seeing us go to like like a World War II, which I know there's.
Yeah, that'd be. I mean, it'd be interesting to show a different side of it.
Yeah,
because it could be something like the Saboteur.
Yeah,
where it's a World War. I think it was maybe World War One for Saboteur.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the World Wars. I can't remember which exactly. Yeah. But it's not running guns blazing, storming the beaches of Normandy.
Yeah.
It's a little more.
Yeah.
It's stealthy.
Yeah.
You're a saboteur.
I mean, you can. I mean, there's obviously World War II is a massive war.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't take place only in Europe.
Yeah.
I mean, you could obviously go to the Pacific with it or something. Like that.
Yeah, you could just
Pacific, Africa, North Africa.
Yeah,
or you could go Japan.
Yeah.
That would be super cool. Because you could combine the aspect of naval combat, which a lot of people loved in Black Flag. I hated it. But I mean, if they spent a little bit more time and we're going on a longer iteration life cycle for the games, I think they could maybe polish it a little bit more. I might like it a little bit more. And you could do a combination of both. I do like the idea of us continuing to go further, but maybe slow it down a little bit more. But we don't have to jump from like one major time period to another major time period.
No,
I definitely like maybe like slowing it down and like exploring some smaller stuff in between. So like we could even do like Vietnam or something like that.
Yeah, Vietnam would be interesting.
Yeah, like if that's the direction that we're going, we're not going to go back in time. But if we were going to go back in time, then I would like to see us go, like maybe hit some other points that were further back in time as well. Like with Altair, which was the first one. I mean, we're like back in. I don't even know what year that was.
So he hasn't talked about any ideas that he has for this. He's very
there's very tight lip. I don't even think maybe something did leak a while ago about where the time period was going to take place. I've heard Japan thrown around a lot.
Do you think that's just people saying that, or do you think
either way? I think that if people are
saying
if people are saying it a lot, then obviously Ubisoft trying to get in people's good graces again would be. I would imagine they seriously consider Japan in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah,
I mean, because they did a Chinese one in Chronicles.
The one that you hated, yeah.
Huh?
You hated that one, didn't you?
I didn't play that one.
Okay.
It was.
You were just listing off all the ones that they had, and then that was one of them, yeah.
But like, I didn't hear good things about Chronicles, but I know that there was one in China for it.
I think there's one in India too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would rather them go. I think I'd rather them go maybe a little bit after the Altair period, and then before the Ezio period.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got a period of like 300 years. So I can't remember if it's like either 1100 or 1300. It's an odd. No, it's an odd.
Yeah.
Century.
Yeah.
What even century?
Like for example, like what you guys having been coming into Assassin's Creed 2 later? What about the game got stale for you guys that really like burnt you off? Like kind of burnt you out and put you off about the game?
It just got repetitive.
Yeah, I'll say it's the same
I'm just doing
thing.
the same thing in every
it's the
game.
Same game.
Yeah.
You know, like I have to do some different things like tower defense and Revelations.
Yeah.
You know, like, okay, it's not enough to make me want to keep going back. You know, I finished Ezio's story. I played 3, and 3 wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was not a bad game. It wasn't it wasn't anywhere near as
Is
good.
Assassin's Creed the only thing? Is that the only thing he talked about?
Assassin's Creed, he talked a little bit about Watch Dogs 2, a little bit about it. Then they spent a lot of time talking about VR and NX. So VR specifically, I didn't want to talk too much about because again, it's damn near impossible to describe VR in a way that could visually be a good representation of how that experience is. Mm-hmm. It's really one of those things where go experience it, the end.
Yeah.
And so that's why that's why I think VR is going to have such a difficult sell with people.
Well, what did he say about it?
He was talking about how promising it was. About how they're going to be implementing VR in a lot of their games that are going to be coming up, and they're going to have a lot of stuff for VR.
Leap of Faith VR, that'd be hilarious to watch people just go.
I wonder.
That'd be kind of fun.
So, how much do they have developed? How much?
I would imagine a lot. I would imagine.
It sounds like it.
I would imagine a lot.
That's why I was surprised when the other thing was Assassin's Creed, but he was talking about.
From the way that it sounds like they're pretty far in development with a lot of NX stuff as well. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure we're gonna.
And he talked highly of the NX.
Talked highly of NX. Said that he thought it was going to be a huge game changer. He thought it was going to be a good accompaniment with the systems that we have this generation.
I think you mentioned they have always had a good relationship. So.
Mm-hmm. But then I go back and I look and he's talking about kind of like their history with Wii U and stuff like that. I'm like, man, I'm kind of sold on this. But now every time I go and look in potentially buying a Wii U, the thing is still it's $300. Okay, it's the worst selling console almost in history. Why is it still the same price as my PlayStation 4?
I actually didn't know it was still
pretty close to that. It's still $300. It's still $300.
It's because of the gamepad.
It's stupid.
I'm gonna look at what is the worst selling console in history?
It's dumb. Why? Why would you not drop the price of that? You would sell more. I'm sure there's probably people who have a Wii U.
They're just waiting for it to.
I'd buy another one just for the hell of it because I'm a Nintendo fanboy and I'd do it.
So you think that people just waiting for the that price?
I think there's people who wait for that price to drop for sure. Mm-hmm. If they were we're dropping it.
Well, you could go on Craigslist.
I did. I went on Craigslist, eBay, Amazon, all third party. Used systems are still going to cost me about $200. That's crazy.
Wow,
that's crazy. That's crazy. I can buy a used PS4 for the same price. Mm-hmm. That's insane.
Yeah.
What did you find?
So I'm looking at it, like,
yeah, he's right.
Yeah.
He's
right. No, it's not the Wii U.
It was also marketed terribly.
It was, but I mean, that was how many years ago now? Though?
I didn't know about it until later, half of the time it's been out. I didn't know about it.
So you're still new to the whole. See, I knew about it.
I'm not new. I mean, I've had it for a while, but I didn't know about it when it first came out.
Yeah.
Someone had it, and I was like, what the hell is that? I've never even heard of it. Yeah. And I play games, so it was weird.
That is crazy.
What is it?
It's not necessarily it's just worse. It's just the list
down there
on Wikipedia is video game hardware failures.
Oh.
And the Wii U I haven't seen yet.
Uh-huh.
But we have the 3DO.
Okay.
Something I've never heard of. The Apple Bandai Pippin.
What the hell is that?
I've never heard of that. Is that something from the 70s or 80s?
Looks like 90s.
Okay. A lot of failed stuff in the 90s.
Mid-1990s based.
Yeah.
There's a lot of garbage in there.
Atari 5200, Atari Jaguar, Atari Lynx. The Commodore 64.
I remember the Commodore.
The Dreamcast.
You know what though? People love
the Dreamcast is a great system.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sucks.
It just didn't work out.
A lot of people love it. It just
I would say
didn't sell well.
The first Atari and the Dreamcast are both systems that sold terribly, but had a great influence on the overall game.
Yeah, I agree.
The N-Gage.
Oh, dude. Oh, I remember the N-Gage. I totally forgot about that Nokia N-Gage.
The Ouya.
What?
The Nokia.
The N-Gage was a cell phone that you could buy game cartridges for.
Way before its time, but Nokia was thinking. They were thinking.
Yeah, they were thinking.
They were getting the wheels turning. They were going in the right direction. They just didn't go far enough.
Yeah.
Okay, at the Ouya.
The Ouya, I remember the Ouya. That was more recent.
Yeah, more recent. Let's see. The Genesis Nomad, Sega Saturn.
I mean.
So the Wii U's not on there.
The Virtual Boy. The Virtual Boy. The Virtual Boy and 64.
I feel like you skipped the
Wii U.
I
did not skip it. You can read through it.
Okay.
I did not skip the Wii U. It's not a failure. It didn't do
It didn't do up to Nintendo standards.
Hang on. It sold barely over 10 million units. Barely over 10 million units. The PlayStation is now in its third year, and it sold more than 40 million units. The Xbox, which is considered the Xbox One, which is basically by all means considered a failure, is like right behind the PlayStation 4.
Look how well that was marketed and people, and it was affordable, which is a problem with Wii U right now. But like all those things, I think the failure came not from the system but the marketing. They made mistakes. They didn't get it out there enough.
It did, which is why they got us.
That's why. I don't think the system is bad, and I know you disagree. Just get a Wii U and play some games on it.
I would get a Wii U if they dropped the price.
It's better than the freaking Wii. The Wii was great. It was inventive. That's great, but it still sucks as a system.
And I'll have you know,
all
the Wii U has sold 13 million units.
Yeah,
good day,
I hit around 10 million.
I closed out my timer.
We'll go for a few minutes longer. But it was around, and it sold a little bit more when like the exclusive games that need to come out on day one of the first year came out like years later.
The launch was terrible.
Yeah,
all of it. They didn't make some great decisions. That's
man. They're still making bad decisions. I think what I've heard from the NX seems positive, but then I hear something else like the following day where I was like, you're just gonna like just all the good decisions that you're making about the system are gonna get completely revoked when you don't work with developers and you don't play nice with streamers and you don't play nice with YouTube and you don't play nice with all these other people. I'm like, you have to this is the day and age that we're in where you have to open stuff up and let your content be.
So didn't you say something about it? There's rumors for it to be like portable and then it can connect to
it. Which tying it back to the
I think the reason why they're doing that is because look how well all of their portables sell.
Yeah.
They're banking on that. That's something they know they can rely on, but here it can also be a console. So they're not going to try to compete with PlayStation and Xbox because it's just not going to happen and they're not going to get that.
Which I think the market is ripe for something where you have a modular device where you can plug it into something. You have something that's very powerful on the go, and then you can plug it into something and make it more powerful. I think people would grab that and embrace it like nothing else.
And I think that's why they're making that decision is because they know that works for them.
Yeah.
And they know the market it's going to work.
Yeah. Which like
so hopefully
what he said was he seems overly positive about it.
So hopefully it'll be
his gay relationship aside, we'll see. I don't know.
We'll
see. But I mean. Overall, I thought it was an interesting interview. I thought it was a lot of. I wish one of the reasons why I want to talk about it is because I wish more developers would do that. I wish more CEOs would say stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think we would be butthurt a lot less.
Yeah, I agree. Especially you.
Yeah especially you.